Hello everybody, my name is Pasquale Esposito. I was born in Naples, Italy in 19... and that's the date. I hope you understand. I'm shy about my age. It was my first trip in the United States was around 1994. I was traveling around Europe and I met a beautiful girl, and she was living in Palo Alto. So that was that summer that I decided to come and visit her in Palo Alto. And I fell in love with this country, especially with California and with the fact that so many cultures were together. I remember asking her when I was about to leave, what can I do to move here in the United States? And she says, very simple, you just need to marry me. And I say, no, I'm way too young to marry you. What can we do? And she say, if you want, we can go there in that coffee shop. And at that point was called Internet Point. And we can apply for this thing that they call lottery, green card. And I applied for my green card, and I was very lucky to receive a phone call when I was in Italy, and I totally forget about that. A couple years later from the American consulate, where they told me that I won the lottery. At that point, I say, oh my God, how much? They say, no. You won the lottery, but there is no money involved. If you want, you can move in the United States. And it was 6 months after that I moved in the United States. And since then, has been a beautiful journey. I am an example of the latest immigration from Europe, from Italy. And I can tell you that the United States is still the land of the opportunity where your dream can come true.
Musica tu racconti gli attimi.
There are many concerts that I will never forget. There are so many of them that touched my life in many ways. But I will never forget my first performance. My first performance was when I was living during summertime at my grandparents' house in Naples, Italy, a few blocks away from my house. But during summertime, I used to spend much more time with them. And I remember my grandfather, Nonno Pasquale, having a gramophone, and he told me, do not touch the gramophone when I am not home. So guess what I do? He leaves and I touch the gramophone, and it was at that point that I broke the gramophone. I remember being so scared that night because I told my Nonna Cristina, Nonna, I broke it, and she said, there is no problem. When Nonno comes back, you need to tell him what you did. And, I broke the head, so she was not worried at all. But I was shaking, and I said, no. I remember I was going around with this thing in my hand. I say, unfortunately, I broke it. And he said, there is no problem, since we don't have the machine working tonight and we cannot listen opera. We were listening the most beautiful aria and Neapolitan songs and Italian music. He said, there is no problem, since we cannot listen to the machine, you are going to sing for us.
Fronte a te, oh sola mia, stam fronte a te.
And I remember that he put me in certain position, and I started to sing. And he moved me from that position, and I was standing on a chair, and that was my first performance. And looking at my grandparents, Nonno Pasquale, I knew that the way he was looking at me, there was something special about what I was doing. Since that point, since that first performance, when I was 7 years old, I had probably thousands of performances all around the country all around the world, and has been a journey. I believe that performance was my best performance, and the performance that I will never forget, because I was shaking.
Ciao ciao bambina, non ti voltare.
Il tempo is the most precious thing that we have. It goes so fast and it doesn't come back, so we want to use it in the best way we can. And I remember choosing these songs, and the songs that you will listen in this double CD are songs that for some way or another have been touching my life. Of course, on television you will be not able to see the entire double CD. It will take forever. The show is about 1 hour and a half. But those songs are songs that are very dear to me. If I hear any single one of that tune, it will bring back a special memory, a special person, a special place in my life. The power of music that has the capability to transport you in the past, in the present, and even in the future. So Il Tempo has a very deep meaning. It's a show full of color, full of joy. I think it's exactly what we need during this time. Enjoy.
This is the moment, my final test. Destiny beckoned, I never reckon second best. I won't look down, I must not fall. This is the moment, the sweetest moment.
My dear friend from San Jose State University, you should know that that is also my university, a place that I will never forget. The music department, the art department formed me. I loved music, but I was looking for an education. I was looking for something more. And San Jose State University was the place that formed me as an artist. You are lucky. You are lucky because you are in the right place at the right time. The world needs art in many forms, never more than now. I have an admiration for you because you are doing something different. You're not studying to become an engineer or to become a doctor. You're studying to become an artist. You're studying to deliver emotion. And that sets you apart from all the other people that is surrounding us. You are a light in this society that is fairly dark, to be honest with you. And I hope that your light will keep shining forever and ever. Pasquale, love you.